name is Rachel. The first time you see my channel, you should review cartoon series, anime series. So something completely random. And today we talk about We Bare Bears, the movie. Now, this movie was one of the biggest surprises of the year because this movie was legitimately good. All the hype people saw in Amazon saying this movie is 10 out of 10, they weren't lying, especially how well written it really is. And on top of that, this is a TV movie, so TV movies not usually are the amazing, usually they're okay, something passable, something you spare the time just to watch it because it's on TV. But We Bare Bears go beyond the thought as the TV movie. It's a goddamn movie. It's something that hits you very hard in your own soul. It's one of those feelings that you get it. You feel all the passion, all the drama, all the situation they actually are. I mean, it's not perfect. Maybe I'm overhyping it, but this movie really does so well. But especially this movie is more sort of kind of basic comedy road trip, sort of trying to survive kind of deal, because at the very beginning of the movie you sort of start with the three main cast of Grizz, Ice Bear, and Panda trying to go sort of meeting, sort of something they have to go, they have to run all through the city till they get this sort of food truck, and that was sort of the rush. But through this sort of mess, they're trying to get there, they're pissed off a lot of people, and they sort of got complained. The more complained, more people want to do something with the bears, sort of moving away because they're wild animals. But I love this movie. They kind of give you sort of a deep dive to understand they're not just bears. Is one of you, is they're part of the society. They want to be accepted, want to be known. We're here, Dor and Nora's, and that sort of explains what the bears want to be viral internet stars, because they want to know they exist, and that is sort of interesting. But unfortunately, they sort of caught with this officer of the forest who named Sinbad, who wanted to arrest them because they violated a lot of rules in a way. Even that, not even violating the rules, it's more like they accidentally to bump to people, destroy some parties, some food, and that's it. But this sort of kind of common on We Bare Bears, they accidentally to destroy stuff, but they do not do it on purpose. But at the very end, Sinbad caught them and want to basically arrest them and throw in jail, or at least forced jail in other words. But the bears doesn't want that. They want to live in the society. They feel they belong there. And they are trying to explain, but Sinbad really abuses the people or barely complaining so they can arrest them. So this time, all three bears sort of escape and run away. The only part is run away from where? I mean, you don't know where to go because your whole life has been in the city. So they haven't made a choice. They decided to go basically to Canada for being more accepting of bears. So they went straight to the Canada. But the only problem is it's sort of a chase about Sinbad and his own officers trying to stop them and arrest them because there are wild animals. They don't belong anywhere, only in the forest. I have to mention, Sinbad is a very uncompromising kind of character. It's a guy who so beyond excessive catching the bears. The final point is he just races off bears. That he just want to lock them there because there are wild animals. They deserve to be in jail. And that actually speak volumes because this show never attempted to preach about racism or anything kind of different. And this was so interesting how they actually handle it. It just grab your attention and you understand what the movie trying to do. And also you understand why they also delayed the movie when it happened of that incident of life Black Lives Matter situation, that you see why they delayed it for a month. And I understand why they did it, because this is very heavily kind of commentary about people who with power and they sort of abuse it because it's sort of racist. And you can see why Cartoon Network didn't want this in that kind of moment. They wait a little bit longer, but at the very end, this movie is so sweet, so tender. It makes you cry. Hell, they make me cry. That because it's so love and enjoyable, so happiness. It's trying to tell you everybody are equal. Just be happy, share your experience, share your life with others, and don't exclude others because they're different. And that type of movie hits you hard. Especially this movie does give you sort of a origin how the bears meet and why they call themselves brothers, because once more they're sort of lonely and they have no one else when they're little cubs till they meet each other. But a little bit more they focus more on Grace a tad more to understand he is the big brother. He's responsible with the other two bears, and you feel the little passion and kind of distress of Grace trying to figure it out. And still fighting with Panda, who is basically negative to Grizz because let's face it, there are sort of situation they can't figure out getting out of nowadays. Besides this movie was great, was fun, was charming, and something that everybody needs to watch to be more happy. It's one of those movies that just make you smile and make your day. I just highly recommend it. Especially if you've never seen the series, I still recommend it because it's just so well written. The point that you don't need to know the series to watch the movie, you can still watch it like that because that's how the series is made. I have one nitpick, just one. I kind of wish this movie was in theaters because it's so well handled, so well written, so joyish that yeah, you need to see this in theater how good it really was. Besides that, I got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.